Hi there, welcome back to my shop. When I did the video on fixing my wedgie sled, I forgot to mention that in addition to jointing the edges that I'm using, the inside edges also need to be parallel. And I want to thank Greg for reminding me of that. If I ever make a video where I don't forget to mention something, you probably won't believe it's me. I always forget to mention something. So today's project is going to be this piece of apple, another one that I got from my friend Jim Bull. Now this one is 11.5 inches long, 7.5 inches across, and 6 inches thick. Hi there. I haven't been around for a little while because he's had me locked up in a shed, outside, in the winter. But I managed to sneak in today because I thought it was important that I tell you something. Don't worry about him. I've slowed everything down for him. He doesn't even know I'm here, doesn't know you're here. We'll be fine. The reason I'm here is to tell you that what he's going to show you is not that great. He's going to say, wow, isn't this lovely? Didn't I do a beautiful job? Well, I think it's time you knew that when he does a beautiful job, it's actually me who's doing the turning. Yep, I know, it's hard to believe, but it's true. So when he gets to the end of the video and he signs off and says, oh, isn't this lovely? And maybe he's got a picture of the bowl. Hang in there because I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you how much better I can make it. So stay tuned. See you later. And let's just change those dimensions, shall we? We'll take this over to the lathe and have some fun. I hope you'll join me. The bark, I should mention, is so far intact. Maybe I can get a natural edge piece out of this one. All right, let's go have some of that fun. This is way off balance, of course, and I've got it turning at 250 RPM. About the best I can do. So this is going to take a long while, I'm sure. I'm using my 3/4 inch bowl gouge here, hoping that the heavier shank will keep it from bouncing so much. That doesn't seem to be happening. Oh, I won't make you watch this whole thing, but may be interested in seeing a little bit of it. 3/4 inch bowl gouge, 250 RPM. Up to 300 RPM now. Woohoo! All right, I've raised the speed up to 400 RPM. I mean, how much more can it really bounce around here? Now, in keeping with the question, how much more could it possibly bounce anyway? I'm at 530 RPM. .650 RPM. 710 RPM. All right, 3/8 inch bowl gouge. See if I can get better cuts here. Well, that is cleaning it up a bit anyway. I'll carry on with that, although it does seem a little late for something shaking this much. All right, that's cleaned it up nicely. Not going to take that crack out, that's for sure. Might just have to fill that. Well, I must say, I'm surprised and pleased at how well that little 3/8 inch bowl gouge cut, considering how much vibration there is, although I was pushing down against the tool rest real hard, trying to keep it from bouncing. Quite pleased with that. Got one area right there causing quite a bump, ruining the shape. I just want to see if I can get rid of that. Oh, I think that's a lot better. I have these dividers set to 1 3/4 of an inch. That's going to be the radius of the 3.5 inch mortise I want to put in here. So I'll just set the right tip on center and then scribe with the left tip. All right, now I'll just clean out the mortise, and then I think this will be plenty wide enough base. Might make it just a bit narrower after I see this done. Back to 750 RPM. One thing I like to do to practice is during a cut to remove the tool completely from the wood, take it right off of the tool rest, then put it back down and see if I can pick up that cut. If I can pick up the cut without seeing evidence of having taken it away, then I consider that a successful test. To sand the outside, I just use strips of sandpaper to sand the bottom. To sand the outside, I use my 5-inch random orbit sander. Because of the amount of air time when the thing is turning, it's very difficult to sand in any other way. This does a very good job. (750 RPM), 1/2-inch bowl gouge. Switching to my 3/8-inch bowl gouge. I don't know if the cameras are going to pick this up, but right here and right here are, I believe, the beginnings of these two cracks. And if that is, if I want to go much further, I may have to fill these. And I really don't want to. First of all, I like the character, and secondly, I've learned the hard way that when apple wants to crack, there's nothing you can do about it. It's going to crack. Oh, I'm going to try a little more turning. I may not be able to get this as thin as I wanted to unless I do fill them. And I'd really rather this didn't blow apart on me. I blew compressed air into these cracks on the outside, and it does come through, so I don't want to get a lot thinner across here. I'm just going to go straight in a little bit more so I can make this deeper. All right, I think that's pretty good. I'm going to leave it there. I'll sand this off camera, and then I'll be back. All right, another project complete. I finished this one with mineral oil. This one I did in 2019, and I finished this one with wipe-on poly. So I wanted to compare them. I like them both a lot. This one's certainly more glossy, if you like the glossy effect. And one thing I wanted to show you, I love apple. I think it's just got beautiful figure in it. It's beautiful to turn, a real fun wood for turning. But one thing I don't like is it tends to crack. And I've had pieces that I swear were 7%, which is about as low as I can get in here for moisture content, that cracked. This is one of them. It had no cracking on this side at all, but look at it now. Just in the last few months, this has developed. So Mother Nature's in charge as always, and it's going to happen. With fruit wood, it seems to happen all the time. However, I'm still happy with it. I really enjoyed turning it. And now I want to offer a tip to you. If you like using mineral oil, and that's especially good if you want something that's food safe, I bought this, I think about 3 years ago in a drugstore for $10, if I remember correctly. It's not cheap. This is 500 milliliters. I called up my local farm and ranching supply place and asked them if they carried mineral oil. Well, they do, in 4-liter jugs. And this 4 liters, 8 times the size of this, was $33. It's in the veterinary section, so if you want to check out your local ranching supply, they may carry it there as well. Significant saving. I may never use this up. That's a lot of mineral oil, but I'm cheap. I wanted to save a little money in case I do use it. So that's it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this. I know I had a great time turning it. Now, if you did like it, please click the like button. Helps my channel a lot, and what really helps is if you share this. Also, subscribe if you haven't done that. I appreciate that. And a very, very big thank you to all those who have subscribed in the past. Your support is appreciated more than I can say. So between now and next time, have a great day in your shop and be safe. Take care now. Bye-bye. All right, did I tell you or did I tell you? Look at this thing. The walls look like they're about 3 inches thick. Well, all right, maybe that's just from my point of view, but really, that's just ridiculous. So, how about you join me? I'm going to take this over to the lathe and I'm going to show you how it should have been done in the first place. The things I do for this guy. I've boosted the speed to 1,000 RPM. That's looking better, but I need to get a lot thinner in from here. Okay, that's looking a lot more even. I like that. All right, now that's what it should look like. Nice and thin walls, no tear out. What can I say? Now, you remember what he said a little while ago? What was it? Like, subscribe, share. I don't know. If you do that, all you're going to do is encourage him. And he's just going to do more and more videos. But hey, it's up to you. So, as someone else likes to say, have a good day in your shop and be safe. Bye now.